What's going on, YouTube? My name is Skill37, and today's video I want to talk about two Xbox One games and a little bit something real quick about the YouTube commentators for Call of Duty. So, this first game I want to talk about is the new Dead Rising. So, it's been confirmed that the new Dead Rising is exclusive to Xbox One only. It is not time exclusive. It will not be coming to the PlayStation 4 at all. Maybe, possibly a couple years from now, but then the game will be irrelevant. No one's gonna really give a fuck about the game after a couple years. So, let's talk about something I saw on YouTube. I saw a 25-minute gameplay, official video, 25-minute gameplay of the new Dead Rising, and I really just gotta say, like, I'm unimpressed. I thought the game was really bad. Now, with that said, I've played the previous Dead Rising games. They're fun. They've always been fun, but they've always been more like one of those games that I just classify as stupid fun. It has its moments. It's a game really meant to attract more of the everyday gamer to fuck around with zombies and do all types of cool shit. And that's pretty much it. It's not, it's one of those games you can never really take seriously. And the game itself doesn't take itself seriously at all. So that's nice knowing that the game doesn't take itself seriously. So I'm watching this video. I'm seeing so many things like wrong. Like, this is supposed to be a next generation game, right? It's supposed to be a next generation game. One of the games that represents the Xbox One at launch. One of the games that's supposed to put the Xbox One on the map. And one of the games you would use to compare the Xbox One to the PlayStation 4. So far at the moment, there's no fucking contest. This game is really bad in terms of representation for the Xbox One. One, the camera looked like it was just horrible. It looked like it was just sliding across the place. Character animations were weird. Okay, the main character jumps around, the way he moves, the way the main character just moves, it's just so like bad. It just nothing looked next generation about this character's movements at all. So then the camera seems too close and it's far and it's close. And granted, the lighting seemed on point, and then when the guy playing enters, the outside world and there's a bunch of fucking zombies on the screen, I don't care how many fucking zombies you have on the screen, I don't care how oh my god, you can have 2,000 zombies on the screen with the new engine. Most of those zombies weren't really doing nothing. They're just like standing there. And granted, that's typical zombie cliche. The zombies kind of stand there until they're distracted. It really is not, you got a game where you talk about you can just do whatever you want with the zombies, have fun, kill all types of shit. But with the way the guy was playing, it just seemed like some rinse and repeat shit. Get a bat, put the fucking saw on it, and kill a bunch of zombies that really can't kill you regardless because you're an unstoppable fucking walking tank. And the game's just blood splattered everywhere. Sure, there was some online mechanics shown in the video, but the guy playing was a fucking douchebag. The dev next to him was a fucking douchebag. The guy playing, like, he let every little thing impress him. Every little thing that was completely irrelevant impressed him. Holy Christ, you can pick up a box next generation. The dev's like, yeah, with the new engine, with his box picking up skills, you can do this and that. Completely exaggerated statement I just said, but still, that's the direction the video was going in. That the guy playing was just so like a fucking noob. Like, I feel like the video was completely staged. Like, yo, listen, we're gonna give you some money, you're gonna play the shitty ass game, and you're just gonna talk about how you can pick up fucking boxes, and I'm gonna claim that's the next generation engine at work, and how you can't do it in the PlayStation 4. So you nigga go pick up this fucking box, and then we're gonna put this video on YouTube, and make it at 1080p, and we're not gonna tell the people at home that the game runs at 30 frames per second and 720 pixels max. Oh shit. Sorry for all the noise in the background. I got the roofers working on the roof and shit like that, so I'm gonna try to edit the video so anything other than my voice, the volume is lowered on that. So yeah, back on that. Game runs at 30 frames. Game maxed at 720 pixels. You have a bunch of zombies on the screen, but who really gives a fuck? Okay, the animations suck. The controls look like they were horrible. They look like they were unresponsive. The gameplay didn't even look all that impressive. So congratulations, Xbox. One of the first games you have to represent you at launch looks mediocre as shit. But speaking of mediocre, let's talk about a game that really actually is confirmed shitty, mediocre. Ryse, Son of Rome, Game Informer, a worldwide respected source of information for video games. Game Informer is possibly the most popular video game magazine on fucking earth. And everyone really does take, a lot of people really take what Game Informer has to say. I grew up reading Game Informer, and I always thought that their reviews were very on point. Like, when Killzone 2 came out, they were one of the few people that didn't give it a 9. They gave it like an 8.9. Talk about a couple of issues, and I agreed with them. Like, their reviews are usually to me fair. Now, obviously, Game Informer has had its fair share of criticism that they give every fucking Halo game a goddamn 9 and 10. But that's just whatever. Because when it comes to other games, they do do their fucking job. So let's talk about Ryse, rice and beans and shit like that. Son of Rome. They have an article. Ryse, Son of Rome is as fun as dialing phone number. I'm gonna read you 2 segments from this article. It's clear what Microsoft and developer Crytek are shooting for here. At launch, they want a big budget, epic action game that clearly demonstrates next-gen visuals. Ryse is undeniably pretty, but that's about all it had going for it in this demo. After a painfully generic story intro, the game began teaching me similarly, I cannot say this word. I'm just going to skip it. Wow. Uninspired combat mechanics, while it tries to sound like an in-depth action game with familiar elements like perfectly timed blocks and focus meters, the actual experience is anything but deep. So we got a game that's relatively fucking pretty, but maxes out at 900 resolution. You know, they don't want you to know that. 900 resolution. The game's not 1080p, it's 900 upscaled. I'm assuming this is to keep the game looking, or, you know, inconsistent frames. Another segment from this article. It's so basic and predictable. I began testing to see if I could get past most common situations with one hand. With my left hand completely off the controller, I was able to slice and dice through tons of enemies simply by inputting the same sequence ad nauseum. On a couple of occasions, the game would shift to sequences that involved me defending an area with crossbow stations or ordering my men to block arrows with their shields. These were somehow even less exciting than tedious swordplay. So let's get this straight. Let's just get this out there. One, this is another game for launch title for Xbox One that does not run at 1080p. The game does not run at 60 frames per second. It is upscaled to 1080p. The game is more graphics than anything. I knew this game was going to be shit. You see, when everyone was on the fucking bandwagon when I saw this game, the reason they're on the bandwagon is, one, most men like things like Gladiator settings, Rome-like settings. And then you have the people that are playing PlayStation. Hey, we have God of War, so when we see something relatively similar in terms of time period and all the other shit, you get excited. I didn't get excited because I said to myself, this game looks real good. This game looks visually pretty fucking good. I bet the gameplay's going to fucking suck. And Game Informer's confirmed it. The gameplay is fucking ass. See, I'm one of these guys, like, I love graphics. I love a game that's fucking pretty. I do. For me to say that graphics to me don't matter, I'd be fucking lying. But sometimes your experience will tell you when you look at a gameplay trailer or a demo or a YouTube video and you see someone playing the game and you say to yourself, wow, this game is just graphics. It's like there's no heart and soul into the gameplay. It's just a pretty fucking game. I'm not going to buy an Xbox One for $500 fucking dollars to play fucking Dead Rising and Ryse. Okay, Ryse is, the game looks good, but the gameplay is like shit. $500 well spent. Dead Rising. Zombies that don't do shit. 2,000 zombies on the screen. Completely irrelevant. Game doesn't even run all that smoothly. Controls suck. Irrelevant. A second irrelevant game. I'm not trying to be a dick. It's like realistic. The fucking proof is right there. These are official fucking videos from the producers and devs themselves on their fucking YouTube channels. These games are not impressing me at all. Okay, none of these games come close to the amount of amazing sexual amazingness that is Killzone. Okay, Killzone 4 online runs at 60 frames per second. The Guerrilla Games has been releasing, and we even released today, upgraded videos and pictures of the new Killzone build, of Killzone videos we've been seeing, even gameplay or old builds. Now the new builds are even better. Fucking shit, I cannot wait to play fucking Killzone. I even want to play Knack, as gay as that shit looks. I want to play fucking Knack, okay? And Infamous. Stop fucking hammering shit! See, they actually shut the fuck. It actually worked. Let's talk about another thing. One more thing. Growing up, but back in 2004, my first, the Call of Duty I got into was Call of Duty 4, and I really jumped into listening and subscribing to a lot of YouTube commentators. And I must say, it's been about a year or two since I've listened to an actual commentary for a YouTuber that does Call of Duty. I went and looked up almost every single relevant person at one point. Optic Nation, Woody's Gamertag, Hutch, C-Nanners. Yo, I don't care how many subscribers these guys got. Their fucking channels die. Their content sucks. The only person who I felt is actually, standing on his 2 feet and keeping it real and just being successful. And I've always had a weird respect for this person because he represents, the PlayStation Nation. White Boy 7th Street is the only YouTuber okay, that's playing Call of Duty that can actually take remotely fucking seriously. X Jaws, whatever the fuck he's doing with his life, he's whatever. He hasn't made a video in fucking forever. A bunch of other YouTubers, like that camper guy, he came out the closet talking about his life fucking sucks ass. I've always had respect for what his gamer tag, because he's a father. His son's going through a lot, and he just presents himself in a professional manner. But all the big people that really represented Machinima at one point are like gone, and they don't make YouTube videos no more. I'm trying to figure out what's up with Machinima. That why is it all the people that helped Machinima get to the top, they're no longer with Machinima? Machinima used to have a lot of people on their website, and now they got a bunch of rookies and irrelevant gamers. Sometimes subscriber count doesn't matter, because a lot of times you get these subscribers just because you had that one video where you get that clutch axe throw. Like I can make a Call of Duty video and like get like an amazing kill streak, and that video gets like 2 million views, and I accumulate 100,000 subscribers from that. But if you really look at their view count, some of these people got like 3 to 4 million subscribers, and they pump out a video once or twice a week, and their view counts are not even in the fucking 20, 30,000. So that's telling you something, that the majority of their viewers don't actually give a shit about them. They only subscribe for that one day. So, I can't believe it, but, is the YouTube commentating community dying? Is there something I'm missing? I don't know. I don't give a fuck, but whatever. I'm just curious. Give me an answer. But yeah, White Boy 7th Street, keep doing you. I really like the fact that the content you pump out is fucking good. I love the fact that you are one of the few Call of Duty commentators that's pro PlayStation, and you fucking represent the PlayStation Nation. That's respect right there, my dude. So keep doing your thing, White Boy 7th Street. Don't ever fucking change, because for the 3 years I've been subscribed to you, your content's always been consistently funny, retarded, and sometimes stupid. But keep doing your thing. So that's it. Thank you for watching my video. Catch you guys next video. Find something else to talk about. So yeah, deuces.